Welcome to the Onyeka Nwelue show. In the studio we have Tawanda Quentin Chikowore, a Zimbabwean South African musician and tour guide, which is what I feel like calling him. I have known him for about 8 years, and I feel it's important to have this conversation on TV with you. So, Oga, tell me, what is your relationship with Nigerians?
With Nigerians?
Yeah, you know a lot of Nigerians.
Yeah.
And you even did a song with Ifidino.
Yeah, I did a song with Ifidino. My relationship with them, I think it's because part of me, I'm not from South Africa, right? So I'm a foreigner, and they're also foreigners. So I think we relate somehow, somewhere. That's where the relationship is.
Yeah. So it's not love.
I have love for Nigerians.
Yeah.
Yeah, they also show me love.
Tell me the history of this love. When did it start?
I think I was at University of Western Cape.
Okay.
And that's where I met George and a few other Nigerian people I started talking to. And from there, it just grew into different things, businesses and whatever.
And how's it been?
Great. It can be stressful, but it's like every relationship, right?
What is the stressful part?
They can be very adamant.
Huh?
Yes.
In what way?
In many ways.
Like,
do you want an example of
yeah,
your real
that's
life situation?
Yeah, I want to know.
Okay, let's do the light ones.
Yeah.
Quint, we're doing this thing at 3 p.m. Do you want to come? Nah, I'm not coming. No, but you have to come. No, I'm not coming. No, but you have to come. And then whatever reason I give of why I'm not coming is invalid to them.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing with me. I do that with you. Yeah,
but that's.
So how is that adamant?
Yeah, that's very bullish.
No.
Yeah.
It's persistence.
Yeah, it's persistence, but sometimes if you have a relationship with a person, you need to know where to stop.
No.
Yes. I'm not here to argue with you.
Why not?
I'm saying my story.
So tell me, how many songs have you released?
I think I've released over 30 songs.
30 songs.
Yeah, 30 songs, yes.
Do they all have videos?
Not all of them. Maybe just 8 to 10. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did it cost you a lot to... the Nigerians sponsored the videos?
I worked on some of the projects with them, but not every project.
Because Nigerians are always helpful.
Yeah. Sure.
So, anyway, tell me, how often do you release music?
The older I get, the less music I release. So I think in the past year, I might have released just 2 or 3 songs.
Why? Because music is not what you do.
Just like many people, you go through phases, whatever, right? And music is just a part of what I do.
So it's not what you do daily.
No, I do it daily by either listening to it or maybe.
No, I mean, you're doing music as people go to work. I know people who do music like Neka, Shimokuti. This is what they live for.
Yeah, I don't live for music.
What do you live?
For music and other things.
Like what? Tell me.
Like playing football.
Playing football professionally?
No,
that's what I want to know. Things you do professionally. Like
when you say professionally, do you mean something I make money from?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's not very important for me, what I make money for. But okay, to please you, I'll tell you what I make money with. I have a tour operating company.
Okay.
And we do inbound.
What is it called?
African Explorer.
African Explorer.
Yeah. So I have a tour operating company called African Explorer. We do inbound and outbound tourism. When people come to South Africa, they want to do activities, adventures, and whatever, we show them around. And I also have an online art gallery where we sell art.
What is it called?
It's called Fine Noir. Fine Noir.
Could you spell that?
Fine English, Noir French.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Noir, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine black. Yeah. And we sell art from only African artists. So it doesn't matter, black, white, mixed race. But African
Yeah,
artists,
I mean, back to the conversation I have heard that with a guest previously on colorism.
Okay.
You just said black and white, and that is the classification of humans, right?
Yes.
Do you consider yourself black?
I know I'm not, right? But to generalize and to make it easy for people to understand, I accept it when people call me black. Yes.
Why do you have to make things easy for people when you're not comfortable?
Why
with
do
it?
I have to make it hard?
So you call yourself black,
Is there a problem?
but you're not black, so you are lying
I'm lying to
to yourself.
What am I if I'm not black?
Your skin color isn't black, it's brown.
Yeah, true.
So why do you call it?
But I just told you that to generalize and to make things easy.
Yeah, why do you have to lie to make things easy for people?
I don't know, maybe that's the world we grow up in, and that's how things are.
No, things must not remain the same way they've
They
always
are.
been.
What is the lesson here? What are you trying to say?
What I'm trying to say is that for the next generation, you're also lying
Yeah.
to them. You're teaching them lies and fabrications.
Okay.
Because your skin color is not black.
It's brown.
Yes.
Yes.
I find it very unintelligent for Africans to call themselves black.
Yeah.
I think they are stupid people who call themselves black
Yeah.
when they are not black. Because even in English idiom, we say call a spade a spade.
Yes.
Now, we don't call a spade, you are lying because you're even wearing white. And then you see a European and then you call him white when his skin color is pink.
Yeah.
Or as some say, oh, call me orange. Yeah.
Yeah.
So why do you Africans act stupidly and call yourselves black?
I don't know. Maybe it's the education we lack. Maybe.
But there is what they call re-education.
Re-education. Maybe that's where we are now.
Yeah, but you're not trying to change it.
Well, not in this moment because it's something new, so it doesn't come very easily.
How do revolutions come?
Revolutions come by wanting to do things 110%. If I have worries about maybe I want to play soccer, I want to do these other things, whatever, maybe the revolution of calling myself brown is not what's in the forefront.
You don't think that the reason why Africans are known as lower class citizens is because of the colorization of their skin?
It might have something to do with that, but that's not what I think.
What is it?
What I think why people call us that is, what can I say, civilization.
What is civilization?
Civilization, in terms of European civilization, because before they came here, we had our own civilization from what I learned.
So before the Europeans came, what did we call ourselves?
I wouldn't know.
And you don't think that it's possible for us to wipe out the colorization of Africans as black people?
It's possible. It's possible. We're there now. We're starting to get there.
Do you think this colorization of our skin color, wrongly colorized, affects the way the world accepts our music, our literature, our art?
Yes, it does. In a negative way.
In a negative way?
Yeah.
And you don't think you should make an effort to change it?
I should.
Or
I need education before I can do that. Because
do you know what? Even before we go there, you went to university, right?
Yeah. I learned how to show people around and learn about the world and travel the world, tourism. And I did a BA in arts, and I did sociology, anthropology, and psychology.
If you did anthropology, it involves history.
It does, but it was not.
I'm coming. I'm coming, Mr. Chikowore. Listen. You did arts.
Yes.
You did history, and you did not know what we were called before the Europeans came.
My interest was not there.
How are you showing people around? What are you telling them when you show them around? What history are you teaching them?
Aesthetics, mostly.
Okay.
Aesthetics and
interesting.
Yeah, it's they want to see nice places. They want to go to wine farms. They want to do activities and whatever. I'm not a historian, unfortunately.
No, but you studied anthropology, and anthropology is history.
Yeah, but that's not what I was majoring in. That's not what I wanted.
What did you major in?
Psychology and sociology. Yeah.
And sociology.
Yeah.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
The same thing.
To some extent.
Especially when it comes to psychology. You now think about the slavery, colonialism, all these things that hampered our progress. and why we are the way we are.
Yes.
Why do we have to call ourselves black people? Who came up with this?
Mm-hmm.
As a psychologist, you're able to know who came up with it.
It's all opinions, really.
Or probably you are taught Western education.
Yeah, it's in a university. So
anyway, let's not bore our audience. Let's talk about some other things which I find interesting. What is your take on you being a Zimbabwean in South Africa? How are you received as a Zimbabwean artist in South Africa?
I think it's tough. It's tough being from somewhere else in another country where the people already have struggles about themselves and where they are in the social economics things and whatever. There's tension. It's hard to get into the door. It's
Do you use a permit to live in this country?
No, my father is South African, so.
So in African cosmology, we always say, or is it cosmology? Is it? It's not cosmology.
I don't know. I'm not intelligent.
Yeah. In African traditions, we always say we come from where our fathers come from.
Okay.
Where is your father from?
South Africa.
So you're South African. So why do you keep saying you're Zimbabwean? Zimbabwean.
I grew up in Zimbabwe.
How many passports do you have?
2.
South African and Zimbabwean
Yeah.
passports. Okay, so I was correct at the beginning when I introduced you as Zimbabwean South African
You're
artist.
correct, yeah.
Yes, but then you were incorrect when you said you're a Zimbabwean artist.
If you say South African artist, I'll run with it. If you had said Zimbabwean artist, I'll run with it. That's the benefit
But
of
all of
being
a sudden,
from.
you were trying to milk out emotions when I talked about how you're being perceived as a Zimbabwean artist.
Yes.
Here. But you're South African.
But I'm also Zimbabwean, am I not?
I'm confused.
Whatever.
Okay.
Am I not Zimbabwean?
We'll go on break.
Am I not Zimbabwean?
We'll go on break, and when we come back, we'll continue this conversation about nationality. Welcome back to the Onyeka Nwelue show. Before we went on break, we were having a conversation on nationality, and that is having Mr. Chikowore in the studio, a South African musician and tour guide who initially made me feel like he's Zimbabwean. So I think you need to clarify to your fans where you are from.
Yeah, so what I'm going to say is, right?
Yeah.
South Africa and Zimbabwe. I don't need to clarify to anyone. That's good enough. I don't want to go into details about where I come from, whatever. If they want to listen to music, let them listen.
Wow.
Yeah?
But I'm asking, I want to know.
You want to know? Hey, we'll talk off the air.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Is that okay?
It's okay.
Good.
But for all these years, I thought you were Zimbabwean.
How many times must I explain to you?
Anyway, moving forward, what next are you releasing?
I have a song, right? I have a song called Maria, which I already sent to you, and you gave your brilliant feedback, genius feedback, by the way. And we made those changes. So that's the next step. I obviously want to have a chat with you to see how we can roll it out, because I don't want to release like before, just like, choosing a date and releasing. I'm older now. Things have to be a little different. 31.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I want to do things a little bit more different, more calculated, because I don't have that much time anymore. In a day. I'm not saying I'm about to die. I'm saying in a day, don't have that much time to be releasing song after song after song. So when I release one, I want it to carry me for as long as it can before I get to the next project. That's the next project, yes.
Okay.
And then after that.
And Maria is a song you did with who?
I did Maria with King Labash from Zimbabwe.
Oh, it's also Zimbabwe.
He's Zimbabwean, based in Holland.
Okay.
Yes, and a guy called Howard Edward, who's from Knysna. He's Knysna, yes.
Where is that?
Knysna is in the Western Cape. And the garden.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a country like, islands like Suriname.
No. Yeah, he's from there.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
Yesterday the Hades Awards list was out. It's a Nigerian awards,
Okay.
which is taken seriously by a lot of people.
Okay.
And there is mumbling up and down, people saying they were snubbed. DJ Copy said they snubbed her, so she's been crying on Twitter.
What does that mean, snub? Like they didn't
Snubbed,
acknowledge it?
yeah, they didn't.
Okay.
They didn't nominate her.
Oh, okay.
Her album or something.
Did you send an application?
I wouldn't know, but
okay.
for her to say she was not, probably she did,
Mm.
and she was not.
Okay.
What is your take on awards and prizes? Are they important to you as an artist?
You see, as a person, me personally, I don't think I do music for the reason why other people do music.
Why do you do music?
I do music for relevance, right? I do music because it's a hobby. I do music because it's something I can do.
I picked the word relevance. What do you mean by that?
So relevance in terms of my other businesses. So because I do music, I do generate some amount of fame. And when people realize that, they now get into my life and find out that I also have this business, which is tourism. I have this business, which is art selling. So it's all intertwined and it helps each other. That's part of why I do the music, as well as a passion.
How much fame do you want?
Not that much, really. I want to play golf. I want to play soccer. I want to sit and watch TV. I want to travel. That's what I want to do.
What led you to your interest in golf?
Golf, my friends.
Your rich friends?
I don't know about that. They're just my friends, same age group. So when we were younger, all of us were playing soccer. Our knees are not the same as we were a few years ago. So we can't play soccer that much anymore. We have to play something which can take us into old age. And golf is one of those sports. We could have picked up.
I think golf is elitist.
If you're not playing, it might seem like that. But if you're playing, it's really not. It's just a sport which you can play for a very long time and you enjoy it, especially if you're competitive like me.
What I mean is it's reserved for only wealthy people.
I don't know, my friends are not very wealthy. They're doing okay, but don't know, yeah.
So
would you want it to be an elitist sport or whatever?
You always thought it was elitist. So it's only reserved for rich people.
No, it's just an opinion.
What about horse riding?
Horse riding, I do it because I love horses.
Because you send me videos from the back of horses.
Yeah, because I like to do activities and adventures. I mean, this is my business. I live what I love, I love what I live, and these are the things I do on a daily.
What an interesting life. I think that would endear most people to your music.
Yeah.
I would have asked you to sing some song on my show, but I don't know.
I cannot sing.
You can't sing.
No.
You use auto-tune?
Yeah, to some extent, yes.
Oh, that's quite honest.
Yeah. I mean, I rap. That's the major thing I do.
When did you start music?
When I was at university, 2011, 2012, something. Yeah, 2011, 2012. That's when I started. Only because of my friends who were doing things. I have this thing, if I see something other people are doing, if it sparks an interest, I go with it. And then I just keep going with it. And music is one of those things which stuck. Just like golf, just like every other thing I do.
Do you have plans for an album?
Yes.
When is it going to be out?
I wanted it to be end of next year. And this album, I think I might have spoken to you about the idea of putting together songs with different countries and places as titles.
We spoke about Oliver Mtukudzi.
Yeah, we spoke about Oliver Mtukudzi, and you made me listen to Angela Kijo and some other people,
So I'm hopefully going to listen to this album when it's out.
Yeah, well, you'll be part of the process, no?
I feel privileged.
You should. Never.
What is it that you do professionally?
Maybe nothing, actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, tourism, because I studied that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I can qualify to say I do that professionally.
Ever going to write a book on that?
I want to write a book. But you see, I'm not that smart to write a book, but I really want to. Yeah.
Do you read?
You must help me. I can't read. I can read. Like, I open one page, one paragraph, and I'm like, but something else is interesting. But I really want to read. I don't know why I want to read. Maybe it's because all the smart people and people I look up to, they read. They say they read.
Ever heard of deficiency distractions? Deficiency syndrome?
No. The only one I heard is acquired immune deficiency.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah.
So you know about it?
Yeah, I know about that one. Yeah.
Were you diagnosed of that?
No. No.
Because you can't concentrate on reading a book?
I could if I really wanted to, but maybe I don't really want to. But at the same time, I feel like I really want to read books.
But as a tour guide,
Yeah.
someone who's more into
Yeah, I read tour guides, like books and those things. But I'm talking about novels, stories people write and things like that.
No, but when we say I don't read book, that's generalization of all works. So you can limit it to what you don't read.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then I read books then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read.
So you've been confusing me otherwise. You confused me about...
I am not a smart person.
When you now confuse me about not reading books.
I told you, literate people, they have this thing about them. That word I like to use these days.
What is that?
Bigotry.
I'm a bigot.
To some extent. Don't bully me, bruh.
I don't
Okay.
bully people. I don't
Okay.
bully people. What's your take on classicism?
What is classicism?
Okay, hierarchy. Like you have the upper class,
Yes.
the middle. What's
Yeah.
your take on that?
It's important
It's important
for the functioning of the society. Yeah. Yeah. That's
So
my
you're not
take.
against it?
It's important. I'm not with or against it. It's important. I understand why it's there.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I hope I haven't bored you with all
You
of
have not bored me. You're a very interesting person.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. So I'm going to be having more conversations with you.
Yeah.
And our next stop on my show, you're going to tell me more about classism, and I'm going to
Okay.
have a very thorough conversation on that.
Okay, I'm interested.
You have to be very prepared for me.
I can't prepare. That's the thing.
No, you have to be prepared mentally to answer my questions.
I'm
Other things I will
I'm
answer.
always prepared.
Always.
Yeah.
All right. What's your final words for, because we're about to round
To
up
wrap
our
up.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your final words for the world, for people who love your music?
Who watches your show mostly?
The world, everybody is interested in my character.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good to know.
Yeah, there is no, but I don't want children to watch my show.
Why? This is the next generation. We need to teach them.
No, when I say children, I mean 5 to 10,
okay, I
10
see,
years.
I see,
No,
okay.
they're not
Yeah.
supposed to watch them.
Okay.
But I, having you on the show, I'm sure there are young people who want to do their hair like you.
I saw someone who did it and I did it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Put
it.
on
That's
the
what I do.
piercing.
Life is about referencing. If it
Yeah.
looks good, why not try it? As long as you have the right to. And
So
luckily, hairstyles don't need that.
What's your final word for those young people who want to look exactly like you and who want to sing your kind of music?
just try it, just like I did.
Right.
Yeah,
You consider yourself successful?
to some extent, considering where I came from. Yeah.
All right. We come to the end of the Onyeka Nwelue show. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir.
Keep reading.